Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. I actually made a mistake in the date. It is not April 25th. It is April 28th. And I thought I made a correction on that. So actually, I need to remove that. Today's date actually is April 28th, 1988. I don't know why I put the 25th. That was yesterday. We are at Jack Murphy Stadium for a game here in the National League between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. The Cardinals, we've already seen, they've come into this game with a record of 9-10. They are one game under 500. This is our first look at the Padres for 88. They come in with a record of 10-8. Not too bad. The Padres actually were not a bad team in 88. They were pretty competitive most of the way. So we get our look at the Friars here on this final day of the month of April. The Cardinals historically won this game, though, 6-4. The Cardinals had 11 hits and an error. The Padres 13 hits and 2 errors. But we will see what Inside Pitch has to say. King Tuan Gaming, Steeler fan, and Clee baseball fan join us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. So this is our final game for the month of April. May awaits us. And that game, of course, will be Friday. As you know, I do take one day off in between the months. And of course, I will also post the April standings, or the standings of the month of April, in the Facebook group of Universal Baseball Lounge, where you can check the standings after the month. So we are all set and ready to go. So let's see what we have in this National League game between the Birds and the Friars, as David Vega now gets us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Let's get started. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres tonight is Ed Whitson. 13 wins, 11 losses, no saves, a 3.77 ERA. Whitson gets the call for the Friars tonight. So we are set and ready. And let's get this game going with the top of the first. Leading off for the Cardinals will be left fielder Vince wannabe Ricky Henderson Coleman. Couldn't hit like him, but he had better speed. 260 average, 3 homers, 38 RBIs. And Coleman gets the lead off here at the top of the first. We're using brown, white, and yellow dice. Padres are the home team. The fans here at JMS are ready. Let's play some baseball. Whitson, 4-1. That is a blank. Coleman, 3-3. That's a base hit. He hits one into left field. And the Cardinals will start with a leadoff single. Here I say he can't hit like him, and he goes ahead and gets a leadoff hit. Infield goes a double play depth. Coleman, of course, is a thief. 81 stolen bases that year in 88. Definite threat. Next batter for the Redbirds, shortstop, the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith. 270 average, 3 homers, 51 RBIs. Coleman, definite stealing threat. And that 12 means he doesn't go. Coleman is a 12, but -1 from Whitson makes him an 11. And we're not going to see a hit and run here for Smith. He'll swing away. Infield at double play depth. Whitson, 1-2. That is a blank. Smith, 1-3. Line drive to short. That's out number 1. Can Coleman get back the throw? Will he go to first? Will he get him? Nope. Coleman will get back, and that's only 1 out. Line out to short, handled by Templeton, and that's the first out. 1 man down. Here comes the center fielder, Willie McGee, former MVP. 292 average, 3 homers, 50 RBIs. Checking on the strat here. That is a 16. Again, Coleman doesn't get the steal sign. Whitson will pitch. 5-2, possible error. McGee, 6-4. That's a fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Keith Moreland. His error rating is a 3. That's a 14. He will make the catch. 2 down. Nice play by Moreland out and left to avoid the error. And now we'll see first baseman Bob Horner. 257 average, 3 homers, 33 RBIs. Again, does Coleman. Coleman again doesn't get the steal sign. Whitson holding him on very well. Whitson, 5-4. That is a blank. Corner, 1-3. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Brown. Brown's going to throw to first to get Horner. And that's going to end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Cardinals as Vince Coleman gets on base and he can't even get to second. As a good job by Whitson holding him on first. And that takes care of the inning. We will go to the bottom of the first inning as Doug Hunt and Brian Patterson join us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals this tonight was Jose DeLeon. 13 wins, 10 losses, no saves. A 3.67 ERA. DeLeon was a starter only. So he gets the call tonight for the Cardinals here against the Friars. Let's see what the Padres bring to bat. And I think it's only fitting you start with that guy. Leading off for the Padres, right fielder Tony Gwynn. 313 average, 7 homers, 70 RBIs. Hall of Famer? Maybe the best hitter, maybe the best pure hitter in the 80s and the 90s. And like I asked yesterday, who would you guys rather have? Even though Wade Boggs does have a higher WAR, would you rather have Wade Boggs or Tony Gwynn if you can only take one hitter? I would mention Gwynn, out of every year he played, he only had 1 year where he batted under 300, and that was his first. And if it wasn't for the 1994 strike or the end of the 94 cancellation, and Gwynn was at 394 average, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten 400 that year. I don't know. I think I'd have to take Gwynn over Boggs. I think you just got to in terms of career. And of course, Tony Gwynn is no longer with us. May he rest in peace. DeLeon with the pitch. DeLeon 6-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Gwynn 2-5. That ball is hit the left field. That is an 18. And against the righty, that's going to be good enough for a leadoff triple. Gwynn smacks one all the way to left field, and he will round second and slide into third with a triple as he goes ahead and hits that one hard. So now a runner on third to lead off for the Friars. Infield will come in. From one Hall of Famer to another. Next batter, second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. 266 average, 9 homers, 41 RBIs. Alomar, one of the better second basemen of his time. Strategy roll, and that is a 9. Gwynn will go ahead and stay put. DeLeon will make the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 10, and he got him, struck him out barely, but he got him here. Jack Murphy Stadium, no adjustments to strikeouts, but +2 to walks. But he does get Alomar on a K. That's his first. DeLeon had actually a good amount of strikeouts. He had 208 Ks that year in 88. 1 out. Infield still staying in. Next batter, first baseman, John Kruk. 241 average, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. Kruk, that man was a monster. Strategy roll. That is a 2. Gwynn will stay where he is. DeLeon will make the pitch. DeLeon, 2-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Kruk, 1-1. Ground ball to short. Now the infield is in. Gwynn's base running rating is a 2. And in this case, they usually roll to see if they send him. A 1 or a 2, they will send him home. It is a 2. So here comes the throw. Here comes the play. Now the question is, do the Cardinals take the out try to get him out, or do they take the out at first? This is the first inning. I'm going to have him take the out at first. Gwynn will come in to score, and it will be 1-0 in favor of the Padres. It's really early in the game, so I think you just take the out and give the Padres the run. So it is 1-0 in favor of the Padres on the grounder to short. 2 down. It would have been a 50% chance for him to score. He would have scored on a 1, 2, or a 6. So on that play, I'm going to let the Cardinals give up the run. Next batter for the Padres will be left fielder Keith Moreland. Where does that name ring a bell? 256 average, 5 homers, 64 RBIs. 2 men down. DeLeon, 3-4. That's at the park. Jack Murphy, 6-3. Grounded to first. That'll be handled by Horner. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit and a ground out as the Padres take a quick 1-0 lead here after 1. I think they would go ahead and take the sure out at first. It's early in the game. Top of the second. Leading off for the Cardinals will be third baseman Terry Pendleton. 253 average, 6 homers, 53 RBIs. Respectable at the plate, but an excellent fielder at third. Whitson will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 7. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 1 for Whitson. He had 118 of them in 88. And next batter will be the right fielder, Tom Brunansky. We last saw him with the Twins, actually. That trade has now occurred as Brunansky is now on the Cardinals and Tom Herr is now on the Twins. Brunansky, 240 average, 23 homers, 85 RBI. So that trade was done here in April. Whitson with the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 6, and he got him. Another strikeout for Whitson. That's his second. 2 outs. And the next batter will be the second baseman, Luis Alicea. And I actually have a boss named Luis Alicea at where I work, but no, it is not the same guy. 212 average, a homer, 24 RBIs. Played about half the games for the Cardinals that year. Whitson with the pitch. 1-4, strikeout 19. That will be high. Alicea, 1-1, and against the righty, Alicea will go ahead and smack a double into center field. He'll get a 2-out, 2-bagger. Nice hit by him to keep the inning alive. And now up for the Redbirds will be the catcher, Steve Lake. He got the catching nod today for this game. 278 average, a homer, 4 RBIs, not Pena. 2 outs. Whitson a bit of a jam here with a runner on second. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Whitson will make the pitch. Whitson, 2-6, strikeout 6, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He struck out the side. Nothing, no runs and a hit, but Whitson goes ahead and strikes out the Cardinals, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Rookie season for Alicea, played in MLB until 2002. Yes, guarantee you it's not the guy I know. He would have been a kid. He would have been a kid back that day. Bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Padres will be one heck of a catcher, Benito Santiago. When this guy came up, the way he was throwing out runners from his knees was unbelievable. Really not a good hitter, but behind the plate, you really didn't run on this guy. 248 average, 10 homers, 46 RBIs. Of course, Santiago would find himself on the first year of the Florida Marlins of that year, by the way. He was on the Marlins in 93. DeLeon with the pitch. DeLeon, 1-3, error on a grounder. Santiago, 3-4, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Pendleton. His error rating is an 8. That's a 1, picks it up, drops it. Santiago is safe. So that's going to be an E5 on Pendleton as he makes an error. First error on the Cardinals. They did have an error in this game historically. So Santiago will find himself on first base. Infield double play. Next up for the Friars will be center fielder Marvell Wynn. Captain Marvell Wynn. 264 average, 11 homers, 42 RBIs. Strategy roll. Santiago did have stolen bases. That is a 6, and he's not going anywhere. And I'm going to let Wynn swing away. I think the hit and run actually does come up, but we're not going to do that here. DeLeon will make the pitch. DeLeon, 5-6, range play. Win, 3-4. That's a ball hit to left field. That is a 4 against a righty. That's going to be a triple, but it's a range play. It's a range play for Coleman. His range is a 3. Does he take a triple away from Win? That is a 5. He does not. That's going to drop into the corner. Way out of there. Santiago will come all the way around from third. He will score. 2-0 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's a triple for Win as Santiago scores all the way from third as Coleman couldn't make the play. Now the infield will play in. The next batter is the third baseman, Chris Brown. 235 average, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Played about half the games for the Friars. Strategy roll. That's a 20. DeLeon does have a pickoff. And he got him. DeLeon throws to the catcher. The catcher throws to third to get Win, and he got him. Holy cow, DeLeon picks off Win. He needed a pickoff rating of a 1, and that is what he got. So the runner on third, DeLeon, throws to Lake, and Lake guns down to third to get Win and got him. Big pickoff there to get Win out at third base. And that goes as the first out. So 1 down as Win caught napping at first. Now Brown will bat with the bases empty. 1 out here, but now 2-0 Padres. DeLeon, 6-1, strikeout. The 20 is high. Brown, a 5-2. That's a base hit to right field. Wow, how big is that pickoff? Brown will go ahead and get the first on a single for him. And that was a huge pickoff, and that definitely saved a run. Next up for the Friars will be the shortstop, Gary Templeton. Very good fielder, 249 average, 3 homers, 36 RBIs. Templeton will come up to bat. Infield a double play. Brown had no stolen bases, not a threat, and nothing happening on the 4. DeLeon will pitch. 4-4, range play at the park. Jack Murphy, 4-6. That's a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to McGee. Not great out there. His range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a double over his head. That's going to be a double over his head. And let's see if it scores Brown. Brown with, let's see, Brown has only 1 out. So 2, and a double to center. Plus 2 is a 4. A 1-4. Brown is going to score. He will not. Brown's that's a 6. So here comes the throw by the center fielder McGee. His arm rating is a 0, and it's going to get in there. Brown's going to hold at third base, but Templeton has a double. So the Padres are getting hits here in this inning. An error and three hits, but only 1 run to show for it right now. So runners at second and third. And now the batter will be the pitcher, Ed Whitson. He can hit the ball, 167 average and 3 RBIs. They'll pitch to him. Infield will come in. Let's see what happens on the strat. That's a 15, nothing happening. DeLeon will pitch. DeLeon, 5-6, range play on a pitcher card. Whitson, 4-1. That is a base hit. That's a base hit past third. But it's a range play for Pendleton. His range is a 5, but with the infield in, his range is a 3. He won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit right past the third baseman. That's going to be a single for Whitson. Brown will come in to score. Templeton, let's see, does he score? No, he does not. Templeton, a base runner 3. He'll have to hold at third, but Whitson helps his cause. 3-0 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! So already a very good inning here for the Padres. And now runners at the corners, and here comes Gwynn. Gwynn is 1 for 1, led off the game with a triple. The infield will play a double play death. Kind of funny, Gwynn only had 70 RBIs, but that was because he led off mostly in 1988. Runners at the corners, strategy roll, nothing on the 18. Gwynn is not going to bunt, he's going to swing. DeLeon with the pitch. DeLeon 6-1, strikeout, 11 is high. Gwynn 5-6, that's a fly ball to right. That's going to get caught by Brunansky for out number 2. Gwynn sacrifice fly of 1. That won't bring in Templeton. Templeton base runner 3. Brunansky 0 arm 1-3. Templeton still scores. He does not. He holds a third. Not deep enough. And on the fly to right, Templeton cannot score. So now there are 2 outs in the inning. Alomar is next. He's 0 for 1. Strategy. Nothing on there for DeLeon. DeLeon will come on to pitch. DeLeon 6-2. That is a blank. He's not tired. Alomar 4-6. Popped it up to first base. And getting over there is going to be Horner. And he's going to make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. And getting picked off at third base was big. But the Padres do get a couple of runs in. Now have a 3-0 lead after 2. Astros Reefer joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Are you purchasing 2022? Mine on the way. 957 is new, though. You probably already know. Well, you know me. You guys should know that every time a new season's released by Chris, it's one of the first things I do when I get home from work. Remember, I have every one of his printed seasons. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Cardinals will be the pitcher, Jose DeLeon. Batted 139, 2 RBIs in 88, so he's capable of hitting the ball. Whitson with the pitch. Whitson, 2-4, that's at the park. Jack Murphy, 2-5, that's a base hit to left field, possible double. DeLeon not very fast, base running rating of 1. Moreland is a +1 arm. On a 1 or a 2, DeLeon will get the second. And as a 3, he does not. He decides to hold it first, and that really is what he just should have done. That's going to be a base hit for DeLeon, so both pitchers get a hit right now in this game. Infield double play. Coleman is next. He's got a base hit his first time up. Anything on the strat? I doubt DeLeon's going anywhere. Nope. Coleman does get the bunt sign, but you're down by 3 runs. You're not bunting. Whitson will go ahead and pitch. Whitson, 2-6, strikeout. Yep, called strike 3 on Coleman. He got him. Coleman will go down on strikes. That is strikeout number 4 for Whitson. Throwing some heat today. The Wizard of Oz is next. He's 0 for 1. Anything on the strat? The 12 says no. Whitson will make the pitch. Whitson, 1-3, range play at the park. Jack Murphy, 3-5. That is a home run to the opposite field. Against the righty, Smith needs a 2. That is a 1. There's not going to be a range play. Smith is actually going to get one of the 3 homers he had tonight in the season. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to right field, and left field, and that is gone. Home run for Ozzie Smith. Smith only had 3 homers that year. Against the righty, he needed a 2, and he got a 1, and it's 3-2. Ozzie Smith comes through with a bomb. That might have just cleared, and that barely cleared the fence. And now it's a 3-2 ball game as the Wizard of Oz sends a ball out of Kansas. Batter now is McGee, and he's 0 for 1. Still 1 out here on the top of the third. Whitson, 2-3 against the switch left. That's a blank. McGee, 5-4, and it's a grounder to short. That'll be taken care of there by Templeton. Two outs now for Horner. Horner 0 for 1. Whitson, And that wasn't really his fault. That was a good pitch. Smith just got all of that one. Whitson, 2-4. That's at the park. Jack Murphy getting a lot of work tonight. Jack Murphy, 4-6. That's a fly to left field. And Moreland will get to it and put it away. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Ozzie Smith. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. John Kruk will lead off for the Friars. He's 0 for 1. DeLeon with the pitch. DeLeon, 6-5 against the lefty. That's going to be a walk plus, and that 18 is going to walk Kruk. So DeLeon goes ahead, gives up a walk, a leadoff walk to the inning. First walk issued by DeLeon. He had 79 of them that year. Moreland is next. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Kruk had actually 5 stolen bases. That is a 20. DeLeon throws to first, but he won't get Kruk. He won't get Kruk there. DeLeon will go ahead and pitch. DeLeon, 4-2. Again with the walk plus, and that is going to be ball 4 to Moreland. They're going to go talk to DeLeon on the mound here real quick, try to settle him down as he gives up 2 walks to the Padres. It'll bring up Santiago. Santiago reached on an error his first time up. Infield still at double play depth. That's an 18. Santiago actually gets the bunt sign, but he'll swing. DeLeon sets up, and he will make the pitch. DeLeon, 3-4. That's at the park. Murphy, Jack Murphy, 5-3. It's a base hit to center field for Santiago. Let's see. Kruk base running rating of 2. Plus 2 is a 4. 1 to 4. He'll score. He does. Kruk will score from second. That is a 2. Moreland will get to third, and Santiago holds it first. It's 4-2 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! So runners at the corners here, nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd. Friars lead 4-2 already. And here comes Wynn. Wynn got a triple his last time up and then got picked off. So now they're going to go talk to DeLeon. Nothing in the bullpen yet. My Basement Media Productions joins us here at Jack Murphy Stadium. Strategy roll, that is a 3. Santiago actually gets the steal sign. Let's see, 14-0. And Lake is a -1, a 1 to 13. You know what? You got runners in the corners. Don't run yourself out of an inning. They will hold, even though he had 15 stolen bases. You're going to let him. I think you let Wynn swing here. DeLeon will go ahead and pitch. DeLeon, 3-3. Strikeout, 16. That's high. Wynn, 5-1. And that's going to be a single right through the infield past second and a base hit. Moreland will score. Santiago, he'll make third. Wynn goes to first. It's 5-2 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now there's action going on in the Cardinal bullpen. As now runners at the corners and nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brown is next. What can Brown do for you? He got a base hit his first time up. And the infield is going to stay at double play depth. Cardinals is looking to get a couple of outs. Strategy roll. That's a 1. Santiago will stay put. Wynn, he will stay put. No steal. DeLeon will go ahead and pitch. DeLeon, 1-4. Against the righty. Home run result. Against the right-handed pitcher. Needs a 3. The 13 is too high. Brown, 6-3. Instead, he's going to take a base hit to left field. Santiago will score. Win a base runner 3. Single to left -2. He'll only get to third on a 1, and he will get there. Brown a base runner 2. Does he take second on the throw? No, he doesn't. And it is now 6-2 Padres, and that's going to be it for DeLeon. So Brown gets a base hit as DeLeon gets racked around. Can't get an out here in the third. The Cardinals forced to go to the bullpen here, as DeLeon just can't seem to get it done right. Cardinals will go to the bullpen. And let's see, pitcher due to leader the fifth. Let's see, next batter for the Padres is Templeton. I think they may use a righty here. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they'll use a righty here. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals will be Bob. May the force be with you. He did start and he did relief. Bob Force will come on to pitch. 10 wins, 8 losses, a 4.29 ERA. So Force will pitch to Templeton here. Bottom of the third inning, Padres all over the Cardinals, 6-2. Runners at the corners, there's still a double play death. Strategy on the 14, nothing happening. Force will make the pitch. Force, 2-1. Range play at the park. Dang, it's like everything's coming off of Murphy Stadium. Jack Murphy, 1-6. That's a ground ball to third. It's a grounder to third. 1-1-2. Second base, Alicea, 0. A 1-2, they'll turn the double play. They got it. 2 outs. So Templeton grounds out into the double play. However, Wynn does come in to score. It's 7-2 Padres. They traded the outs for the run. So 5-4-3 double play. The batter now is Whitson, and he now comes up the bat with a 5-run lead here at JMS. Force with the pitch. 2-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Whitson, 6-2. That's a fly to right field. Bernansky will get to it and put it away. 4 runs on 3 hits and 2 walks. Padres have a 7-2 lead here after 3. This Padres team could be very interesting if they make the postseason, I think. Could be very interesting. We go to the top of the 4th. Whitson back on the mound. Terry Pendleton comes up to bat. He is 0 for 1. Pendleton made the error. That pretty much really started everything to fall apart for the Cardinals in that inning. Whitson will make the pitch. Whitson, 3-1. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 4-3. And now we have a rare play. It's a blank. Rare plays, bases empty. 56. Left fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolve as a D7 range play. That's Moreland. His range is a 1. That is a 2. He won't get it. If left fielder fails to make the play, center fielder picks up the ball with the hitter attempting a triple. Resolve like an S+8 with the play at third. So Pendleton is on at second. His base runner rating is a 3. Center fielder Wynn is a 0 arm. A 1-3. Pendleton will take third. It is a 5. He does not, and he holds at second base. So that is a double for Pendleton. Now we have to check for an injury on Moreland. Moreland's injury rating is a 1. So a 1 or a 2, he's out of the game. That is a 6. He's done. So Keith Moreland's going to leave with an injury in left field. So he will come out. And coming to take his place is going to be Carmelo Martinez. He will take over in left, so timeout for a substitution. As Martinez will take over. And he's a much better left fielder as well. But not as good an arm. So 4-1 plus 2 now. And he is in left field. So timeout to change the cards here. Change this card. Left fields, he's a +2, so that is 0 + 3 + 1. Okay. Done. So runner at second base off the double by Pendleton. But that's it for Moreland. He is hurt, so Carmelo Martinez will now come and take over. Brunansky is next. He's 0 for 1. Runners are still at infield is back. Nothing on the 10. Whitson will make the pitch. Whitson, 1-4, strikeout 3, and he got Brunansky. And that's going to be strikeout number 5 for Whitson, 1 down. Alicea's next. He got a double his first time up. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Pendleton will stay at second base. You're down by 5 runs here. I don't think you're doing really much. Whitson, 2-4. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 4-5. And again, another rare play. Wow, Jack Murphy Stadium has really taken over this ball game. I don't think I've had a game where I've went to the park so many times. Rare plays men on. 66. If outdoors a storm front passes through, causing a rain delay. Well, we are in Southern California, so there's not going to be a rain out, but we are going to add 4-20 to the current pitcher's batters faced. So we're about to see what happens. So a storm front passes through, the dreaded 66. So now we'll find out if Whitson can go. Whitson has pitched to, he has 25 batters. He's pitched to 25, and he has pitched to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if it's a 1 or a 10, Whitson, if over a 10 on the D20, Whitson is done. It is a 2, so he loses 2 batters to it. So instead, he has 8 batters left he can face. Meanwhile, Forsch came in relief. Forsch pitched to two batters. His rating is a 10. So anything over 8 or more, he's done. And that is a 7. Forsch can pitch to 1 more batter. Okay. Well, this game, every time I have the Cardinals, everything seems to go crazy. Every time the Cardinals play, it's a crazy game. All right, so the storm front passes through, and they will re-roll the at-bat. Whitson will pitch. Whitson, 5-6. That is a blank. Alicea, 1-4. And that is a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Brown. Throw goes to first. Does Pendleton take third? No, he does not. He stays where he's at. As the ball was hit too hard. So 2 outs now for Lake. Lake is up next, and he is 0 for 1. And right now, Whitson is tired. Or was he tired? Let me see. Wait a minute. No, Whitson is not tired, is he now? No, he can still pitch to 8 more batters. My bad. He's not tired. He'll be tired in 5 more batters. Whitson will go ahead and pitch to Lake. Strategy roll. And that's a 6. Nothing happening. Whitson, 4-5. Strikeout 16. He got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. That's strikeout number 6 for Whitson. No runs and a hit. And remains 7-2 in favor of the Padres after a bit of a storm front moves through. And really reduces a pitcher's ratings here. Forsch is the guy that can only pitch to 1 more batter until he gets tired, and we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. However, though, Forsch may go a little longer if possible. Leading off for the Padres will be Tony Gwynn. He is 1 for 2. He has a triple in the game. Forsch with the pitch. Forsch 3-4. That is at the park. Jack Murphy, 3-2. That ball is hit the right field. That is a 4. That's a base hit for Gwynn. Gwynn goes ahead and gets himself a single, and he will hold it first. Now Forsch is tired, but they're going to see how long he can go here. You're in the 4th inning. Alomar is next. Alomar is 0 for 2. We're still in the 80s when it comes to baseball. So Gwynn on it first. Infield double play. Gwynn did have 26 stolen bases. That is a 2. He does get the steal sign. 14-13. Lake -1. Nah, you're ahead by 5 runs. Let Alomar swing. Force with the pitch. Force 3-2. Super walk. 15, ball 4. And the Cardinals are just not having that kind of day. That's a walk by Force. And here comes Kruk. Kruk is 0 for 1 with a walk. Infield still staying at double play. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Force will go ahead and pitch. Force 1-4. Error on a throw. Kruk 6-3. That ball is hit the left field. That is a 12 against the righty. Kruk is going to have himself a triple off of Bob Force, and the Padres are just pouring it on. There's not going to be a throwing error because the bases are going to automatically clear. Gwynn will score. Alomar will score. Kruk holds at third. 9-2 Padres. Stadium cheers. Yay! The Padres are putting a hurt on the Cardinals tonight. Next batter for the Padres will be the new left fielder, Carmelo Martinez. 236 average, 18 homers, 65 RBIs. Comes in for the injured Moreland. That's it for Force, and he will be taken out of the game as the Redbirds will have to go to the bullpen here. Even though the pitcher spot is due to lead off, I don't know if I'm going to do I don't think I'm going to do what do you call it? I don't think I'm going to do a double switch here. And let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Scott Terry. 9 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, a 2.92 ERA. Terry will be the third pitcher for the Redbirds here. Every time the Cardinals are on the board, everything seems to happen. Storm front, brawl, everything. Every time the Cardinals are on the board. Kruk is on at third. It's now a 9-2 game. Strategy rolls are off, and the Cardinals are going to play the infield in to see if they can prevent Kruk from scoring. Terry with the pitch. 3-3 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And that's a ground ball to second base. Kruk will be held, and the throw goes to first for the out, 1 down. So grounder to second. And the next batter is Santiago. Santiago is 1 for 2, single and reached on an error. He scored twice. Infield still in. Terry, 6-2, strikeout 3, and he got him. Struck him out. Strikeout for Terry, now 2 outs. Now the infield will move back. And Wynn is next. Wynn is 2 for 2, a triple and a single. Kruk still on at third. Terry just pitching here to get the Cardinals out of the inning. Terry, 1-3, that is a blank. Wynn, 1-1, fly ball to left field. Coleman will have no problem getting to that. He will make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. And the Padres have a 9-2 lead over the Cardinals here after 4. Looks like you guys get to see a blowout tonight. But then again, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Top of the 5th inning, Scott Terry due to lead off. And the question is, I'm going to look at the bullpen here for the Cardinals. They still got 4 relief pitchers here. And they're going to go ahead and they'll pinch hit. Terry is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinals will be Jose Oquendo. 277 average, 7 homers, 46 RBIs. Jose Oquendo will pinch hit against Whitson here to start the top of the fifth. Whitson will make the pitch. Whitson, 6-2 against the switch left. That is a blank. Oquendo, 5-3, base hit into third, past third, and Oquendo leads off with a single. Cardinals pitcher spot is now 2 for 2. We'll see if the Cardinals can get some runs back. Here comes Coleman. Coleman 1 for 2 with a single, infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Whitson will set up and make the pitch. Whitson, 5-6, that's blank. Coleman, 3-2, that ball is hit to left field. That is a 14. Against the righty, he just misses it. And that's going to be a fly out to left. Getting over there is Martinez, and he's got it. He just misses a triple. 1 down. The Wizard of Oz is up. He's 1 for 2. He hit a 2-run bomb his last time up. So everybody getting into the action today. Whitson, he'll make the pitch. 3-1. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium. 1-1. Popped up right up the chute. That's a pop fly ball to the catcher. Santiago will get to it. And that is out number 2. 2 outs for McGee. McGee is 0 for 2. Whitson will be tired after McGee. Pitch coming. Whitson, 2-4. That's at the park. Jack Murphy Stadium, 6-6. And that's a ground ball to third. It'll be handled by Brown. The throw goes to second to get Oquendo. And that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Redbirds. Jack Murphy Stadium getting all the calls here in this game. We go to the bottom of the fifth. And Whitson is now tired. Leading off for the Friars will be Chris Brown. He is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Cardinals do need a pitcher, and in this kind of case, it doesn't matter what the arm is, so they're going to go with one of their longer relievers. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals will be Larry McWilliams. 6 wins, 9 losses, a save, a 3.90 ERA. McWilliams will be the 4th Cardinal pitcher. Bottom of the 5th, 9-2 Padres. McWilliams, a 2-4 strikeout. The 19 is high. Brown, a 2-3, and that's grounded to short, and Smith will take care of it. One down for Templeton. Templeton is 1 for 2. McWilliams will set up with the pitch. 3-1 against the switch right. That is a blank. Templeton, 2-6, and it's a ground ball to short again. Handled easily by the Wizard of Oz. Whitson is due to bat next. He is tired. With a 9-2 lead, I think the Padres are going to go ahead and pinch hit. They're going to take him out because of the storm front. So that's going to be it for Whitson. So the Padres will bring up a pinch hitter. And coming on to pinch hit for the Padres will be Randy Reddy. 266 average, 7 homers, 39 RBIs. Hey, Randy, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. McWilliams will make the pitch. McWilliams, 2-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Ready. 5-1. Fly ball hit the right. Getting over there is Brunansky. And for the first time in this ball game, the Padres are retired in order. But they hold a 9-2 lead. But as we said, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Top of the 6th coming up. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Bob Horner. Padres need a pitcher. And they got right switch right. So I think we'll see a righty here. And they're going to go ahead with their mainstay. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals I'm sorry, Cardinals. For the Padres will be Lance McCullers. 3 wins, 6 losses, 10 saves, a 2.49 ERA. He was one of the better relief pitchers that year in '88 in the majors. Lance McCullers will be the second Padre pitcher. McCullers will pitch to Horner. McCullers 2.5, strikeout 12 is high. Horner 2.5. That's a ground ball hit to third, handled by Brown. 1 down. Pendleton is next. He's 1 for 2. McCullers with the pitch. 4-4. Strikeout 5. Yep, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Another strikeout on the Cardinals. That is the 7th strikeout on the Birds. And 2 outs now for Brunansky, and he's 0 for 2. McCullers will set up and make the pitch. McCullers 3-3. That is a blank. Brunansky 6-3, and he popped it up. Pop fly ball to short. Templeton's got plenty of room, waves off everyone. And the Cardinals will go 1-2-3. Nice job by McCullers. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order as well for the Friars. And here is Tony Gwynn. Gwynn is 2 for 3, a triple and a single. Tony Gwynn, was he really the best hitter in the 80s and in the 80s and the 90s? I just don't, like I said, Boggs or Gwynn, you can pick your poison, but I know you guys are saying you'd rather have Tony Gwynn. And why not? And yet Boggs has a higher WAR, but Gwynn won the batting title, I think, like 8 times? I mean, geez, how? Tony Gwynn, would you think he was the modern version of friggin' Ted Williams? Gwynn would have gotten a 400 average if it wasn't for the friggin' end of the 94 season. McWilliams 4-1, range play, of course, at the park. Jack Murphy 2-1. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 20. That's too high. But it now becomes a range play to left field. And that is Coleman. His range is a 3. That is a 1, and he will make the catch. 1 out. Nice play by Coleman to get on his high horse. And he'll make the play out there. Alomar is next, another Hall of Famer. He is 0 for 2. Bert Alomar. What a player what a player. McWilliams will go ahead and pitch. 2-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Alomar, 2-1, ground ball hit to third. Pendleton will have no problem with the routine play, 2 down. Kruk is next, and he is 1 for 3 with a triple. 1 for 2 with a triple. McWilliams will set up with the pitch. McWilliams 5-4. Against the lefty, that's going to be an out. And it's a ground ball hit to second base. Alicea will handle it. And McWilliams has done a heck of a job and retired the Padres in order twice. 3 up, 3 down. But Padres still hold that 9-2 lead. After 6. Top of the 7th now coming up. McCullers will stay on the mound. And Luis Alicea will lead off for the Cardinals. And he is 1 for 2 with a double. McCullers will make the pitch. McCullers 1-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Alicea 3-4. And against the righty, that's a base hit right past third. And Alicea gets his second hit of the game. A leadoff single. Here comes Lake. Lake is 0 for 2. Infield a double play. No strategy rolls. McCullers with the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout 20 is high. Lake 6-3. And that is a fly ball to center. And coming over there will be Wynn. And he will catch it. 1 down. We'll see a pinch hitter for McWilliams as he is due up. And let's see who the Cardinals are going to bring out there. And it is going to be, I usually don't like using catchers in this case. Coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinals will be Tom Pagnozzi, 282 average, no homers, 15 RBIs. He will pinch hit against McCullers here. Infield still a double play. McCullers with the pitch. 1-1. That's a walk plus. That's going to walk Pagnozzi. And now the Cardinals got something going on here. Next up is Coleman. Coleman is 1 for 3 with a single. Infield still a double play depth. McCullers does get the sign, and now he will pitch. McCullers, 2-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Coleman, 2-3, it's a ground ball to second base. Do the Padres get out of it? 1, 2, 3. Shortstop, Templeton, 0 pivot. A 1 or 2 or 3, it's a double play. They got it. Side retired. Coleman grounds out into the 4-6-3. No runs, a hit, and a walk. A chance for the Redbirds goes by the board. And the Cardinals could not get any runs in and still trail 9-2. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, you got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. There will be no game tomorrow night as we go from April to May. So I take the month break. Our next game will be May 1st, and we will be at the Mistake by the Lake, Cleveland Municipal Stadium. We will see our first look at the Oakland Athletics taking on the Cleveland Indians. Storm Davis will be pitching for the Athletics, and Tom Candiotti will be pitching for the Indians. It's our first look at those. It's our first look at those two teams of the year as we enter the month of May. So the A's against the Tribe at the Mistake by the Lake as they take on the Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians. Meanwhile, we'll go back to the bottom of the 7th. Come on, be kind to your Tribe. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning here. Padres a 9-2 lead. Carmelo Martinez leads off for the Friars. Cardinals do need a pitcher. And let's see what's going to be. Not many left in the bullpen. I really don't want to bring in Worrell. But we'll go with this guy instead. He'll only pitched a 4, but we'll see how long it can go. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals will be Randy O'Neal. 2 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 4.58 ERA. O'Neal will be the 5th Cardinal pitcher here. And the bottom of the 7th inning with the Padres holding a 9-2 lead. O'Neal can only pitch to 4 batters before he tires, but he may be going longer. O'Neal with the pitch. 1-5. Range play, you guessed it, at the park. Jack Murphy, 6'3", ground ball to first. That ball is hit the Horner. His range is a 2. He can't get it. And that's going to be a single for Martinez, so he leads off with a base hit. Martinez, who came in for the injured Moreland. Here comes Santiago. Santiago is 1 for 3, a single, and reached on an error. Strategy rolls are off. O'Neal with the pitch. 3-5 against a righty. Home run result against a right-handed pitcher. Santiago needs a 6. The 10 is too high. 2-2, but he hits a deep fly ball to left field, but Coleman's going to have the room, and he'll make the play, 1 out. And Santiago not happy. He knew he should have sent that out of the park. Wynn is next, and he is 2 for 3, a triple and a single tonight. O'Neill with the pitch. 4-2 against the lefty, walk, and that will be ball 4. So runners now at first and second after a walk by O'Neill. And next batter is Brown. Brown is 2 for 3. He has 2 singles. Infield still a double play depth. Get the way through ankle-deep urine overflowing from the troughs. Carmelo on at second. Win on at first. O'Neill with the pitch. 1-1. That is a blank. Brown, 2-5. Base hit right past second. That'll be a single. But Martinez does not have good speed. He will have to hold it third. So Brown does get a single. And the bases are juiced. Batter now is Templeton. And they go talk to O'Neill. They're going to see if they can pitch him in this inning. But right now, doesn't look good for the Cardinals at this moment. Templeton is 1 for 3. O'Neill is now tired. Can only pitch to 4 pitchers here. I do bring in starters, but only after all relievers have pitched to at least 1 batter. And what I do is I take whatever their starting amount is, and I usually pretty much divide it into thirds. O'Neill will go ahead and pitch to Templeton. O'Neill, 3-3 against the switch left. He's going to get the out. Wow. He's going to get an out, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. The infield was a double play depth playing for 2. 1-1-2. Shortstop Smith was a 0 pivot. A 1 or a 2, they'll get the double play. They got it, and they're out of the inning. Side retired. Holy cow, 4-6-3 double play. O'Neill gets the pitcher's best friend. And the Padres do not get any more runs. Still 9-2 here for the Friars. And that was no runs on 2 hits and a walk. Top of the 8th. Padres still holding on to a 9-2 lead. The Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith, leads off. McCullers is tired, but they're gonna see if he can pitch. He's due to lead off the 8th inning. We'll see if McCullers can go here. This is the 80s, not 2020, not the 2020s. McCullers with the pitch. 3-2, range play. Smith. 1-2, base hit past short, but it's a range play for Templeton. He was excellent. His range is a 5, and he'll get it on a diving stop. He'll get up and throw to first against Smith. 1 out. Turns a single into an out. And here comes McGee. If you don't think range of players with ranges of 4 and 5 don't mean anything, they certainly do. McCullers will make the pitch to McGee. McGee is 0 for 3. McCullers 2-5, strikeout 12. That's high. McGee 5-4, and that is a grounder to short. Once again, handled by Templeton. He'll make the play, 2 down. Horner is next. Horner is 0 for 3. McCullers makes the pitch. 6-4. That's a walk plus. Horner will draw the base on balls, and that will be ball 4. As Horner trots to first. And now the Redbirds will bring up Pendleton, and he is 1 for 3 with a double. Strategy rolls are off. McCullers will go ahead, and he will make the pitch. McCullers, 1-2. That's a base hit right back through the box. That's going to be it for McCullers. That's a single past the pitcher, and that is a fatigue result. Horner, however, he will not make third. He'll have to hold at second base, but that will be it for McCullers. But McCullers did a heck of a job in relief of Whitson, and that will do it. So now the Padres need a pitcher, and the batter is Bernansky. See who the Padres want to bring on to pitch, and they really just need someone just to pitch the inning here. And they'll go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Padres will be Greg Booker. 2 wins, 2 losses, a 3.39 ERA in 88. Booker will be the third pitcher for the Friars. Runners now at first and second as the Cardinals trying to get something going. Booker will make the pitch. Booker, 5-1, that's a blank. Brunansky, 4-4, fly ball straight away center. Wynn will get to it. He'll make the catch and end the inning. Nothing across except the walk. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Randy O'Neal is tired. Cardinals will take him out. We'll see a pinch hitter for Booker. He only came in for 1 inning. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Steve Peters. 3 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 6.40 ERA. The Cardinals, of course, do have Todd Worrell in the bullpen, but they really don't want to use him for a game like this. So Steve Peters will come on to pitch. New pitcher for the Padres in the bottom of the 8th, and they are going to bring out Dickie Thon. 264 average, a homer, and 18 RBIs. Peters will be the 6th pitcher for the Redbirds here in the bottom of the 8th. So here comes Peters against Thon. Peters, 6'4", strikeout 17, that is high. Thon, 3-2, and that is a fly ball, hit the center. And McGee will get to it and put it away. One out. Here comes Gwynn. And Gwynn is 2 for 4. He has a triple and a single tonight. Peters will make the pitch. Peters, 3-3. Error on a throw. Gwynn, 6-4. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Smith. Smith's error rating is a 7. That's an 18. He won't make the error. He'll handle it and throw to first for the out, 2 away. And here comes Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 3 with a walk. Peters trying to have a good inning here for the Cardinals if possible. Peters, 6'4", strikeout, 18 is high. Alomar, 5-2. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 2. That's going to be a single against the left-handed pitcher. So Alomar hits a single to right and keeps the inning alive. Kruk is next. Kruk is 1 for 3, has a triple and a walk. Strategy rolls are off. Peters will pitch to Kruk. Peters, 5-4. That's at the park. Jack Murphy, 4-1. It's a fly ball deep to left, but not deep enough. Coleman will get to it. He will put it away and make the catch. Nice job by Steve Peters, a 6.40 ERA, and he only gives up a single, and that is all. Nothing, no runs and a hit. As the Padres holding on to that 9-2 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Luis Alicea due to lead off for the Cardinals. And he is not going to bat. Alicea is going to come back. And coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinals is going to be Tony Pena. And if it goes any further, Tom Lawless will take over at second base. So Tony Pena will come on to pinch hit. Padres need a pitcher. Pena, 263 average, 10 homers, 51 RBIs. Not a save situation. They do not need Davis. And they're going to bring out, they'll go with him. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals, for the Padres will be Mark Grant. 2 wins, 8 losses, a 3.69 ERA. Grant coming on here to try to close the game out. Davis is available, but right now it's not a save situation. Top of the ninth, 9-2 Padres. Grant with the pitch. 1-4 against the righty. Strikeout, but the 10 is high. Pena. 2-2, ground ball to short, handled by Templeton. He'll take care of it, and that's 1 out. One down. And the next batter is Lake. Lake will bat. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Grant will pitch to Lake. Grant, 5-5 against the righty. Home run result. Lake needs a 10. The 18 is too high. Lake, 5-2. Instead, he hits a deep fly ball to left field. Martinez going back for it, but he's going to get there in time, and that's out number 2. Makes it at the wall. And now 2 away. And now we need a batter for Peters. And coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinal is going to be Kurt Ford. 195 average, 1 homer, 18 RBIs. Kurt Ford will now come on and pinch hit for the pitcher. 2 outs here. Fans here at Jack Murphy hoping the Padres can put it away. Grant sets up, ready to make the pitch. Ford gets ready. Here it comes. Grant. 5-2, strikeout 11, swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your game. Padres go ahead and deal the Cardinals a loss, 9-2 in favor of the Friars. Stadium cheers. Yay! A nice win for the Padres tonight. They knock off the Cardinals. And definitely the Cardinals will now drop to 9-11. The Padres continue to hold on to that winning record. Definitely a nice win here at Jack Murphy Stadium. The stadium really was the star, pretty much. I don't know, but at least maybe close to 2/5 of every result was off the ballpark card. I'll tell you, it was a little wacky tonight. Final line score coming up. For the Padres, 9 runs on 13 hits and no errors. For the Cardinals, 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. Ed Whitson will pick up the win, and Jose DeLeon will take the loss. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's game between the Redbirds and the Padres, but we're not done yet. 10-minute ticker is coming up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. 9-2 win for the Padres. They'll get that win. And now let's see how the rest of the majors does tonight. April 28th, Boston and the White Sox. Red Sox 14-25, and that is 3. White Sox 13-52. That's 6. That'll be a win for the White Sox. Seattle at Cleveland. Mariners 10-56. That is 6 runs. Indians 17-15. That's 2. That'll be a win for the Mariners. Angels and the Tigers. Angels 11-11. That's 0. Tigers 13-11. And that's 0. So nobody can score runs. We'll have extras. California rolls a 4. Plus 0 is 4. Tigers a 6. Plus 0 is 6. And that's going to be a win for the Tigers with an 0-0 score. Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles minus 113. That's 0. Twins 13-32 and 4 runs. That'll be a win for the Twins. Kansas City and the Yankees. Royals 14-36 and that is 5. Yankees 15-14 and that is 2. And that is a win for the Royals. Yankees are struggling this season so far, but the 88 Yankees really were kind of mediocre. Oakland at Toronto. Athletics 21-12, and that is 2. Blue Jays 9-41. That's going to be 4, a win for the Blue Jays. Cubs and the Dodgers. Cubs 5-16. That's 1. Dodgers 13-51, 6, and that will be a win for the Dodgers. Pirates and the Giants. Pirates 8-42, and we've got 4. Giants 13-33, and we've also got 4. That will be a tie. Pirates roll a 5 plus 0. Giants roll a 1 minus 2. That's going to be a win for the Pirates. They will win that game in extras. On to April 29th, Minnesota and Boston. Twins 7-33, and that's 3. Red Sox 29-62, that is 11, and that'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Baltimore and the White Sox. Orioles 9-23, and that's 2. White Sox 12-62, that's 7, a win for the Pale Hose. Seattle at Detroit. Mariners 8-15, that's 8-15, that is 1. Tigers 8-52, that's 5, a win for the Cats. Kansas City and the Brewers. Royals 11-46, 5 runs. Milwaukee 9-25, 3 runs, a win for the Royals. Rangers and the Yankees. Rangers 7-35, 3 runs. Yankees 13-46, 5 runs. That's a win for the Bronx Bombers. Angels and the Jays. Halos 14-35, and that's 4. Blue Jays 14-14, that's 2, a win for the Halos. Mets and the Reds, as my Mets go up against Brian B's Reds. Mets 5-64, and that is 7. Reds 5-41, and that is 3. And my Mets have a happy recap. Expos and the Astros. Expos 9-55, that is 6. Astros 6-63, that is also 6. They will tie. Expos roll a 3, minus 1 is 2. Astros roll a 5, plus 1 is 6. That will be a win for the Astros. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Cardinals minus 245, that is 3. Dodgers 941, that's 4. The Dodgers will beat the Redbirds. Pittsburgh and the Padres. Pirates 644, 4 runs. Padres 10-26, 3 runs. That's a win for the Pirates. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs 9-26, and that's 3. Giants 11-25, and that's also 3. They will tie. Let's see. Cubs roll a 5, minus 1 is 4. Giants roll a 6, minus 2 is 4. That is a tie, which means the Giants will win due to home field advantage. On to April 30th, Minnesota at Boston. Minnesota, 1163, and that's 7. Red Sox, 1942, and that's 6. That's going to be a win for the Twins. Orioles and the White Sox. Orioles, 1165, and that's 9. White Sox, 1126, and that's 3. The Orioles get a rare win. Oakland and the Indians. The Athletics, 1714, that's 2. Indians, 615, that's 1. That's going to be a win for the A's. Seattle at Detroit. Seattle, 861, and that is 6. Tigers, 1524, and that is 3, and that will be a win for the Mariners. Kansas City against the Brewers. Royals, 1135, that is 4. Milwaukee, 646, and that is 4 as well. They will tie. Royals roll a 1, -2 is -1. Brewers roll a 3, -1 is 2. That's going to be a win for the Brew Crew. Rangers and the Yankees. Rangers, 1345, and we've got 5. Yankees, 1411, that is 0. And the Yankees get shut out by the Rangers. The Yankees, I should mention, have made the playoffs in every single season I have done. This could be the year that streak is broken. California at Toronto. California, 1132, and that's 3. Blue Jays, 1466, that's 11, and a win for the Jays. Mets and the Reds. Good matchup, Ojeda versus Browning. Mets, 836, and that is 4. Reds, 562, and that's going to be 6. The Reds will get a victory. Expo, no happy recap there. Expos and the Astros. Spos, 652, that's 5. Stros, 623, and that's 2, a win for the Spos. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Cardinals, 842, and that's 4 runs. Dodgers, 1324, and that's 3 runs. That will be a win for the Redbirds. Braves and the Phillies, battle of last place teams early in the season. Braves, 1022, that's 2. Phillies, 1133, and that's 4. Phillies will get the win. Pirates and the Padres, Bucks and Friars. Bucks, 624, and that is 2. Padres, 361, that's 5. A win for the Friars. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs, 1241, and that's 4. Giants, 1314, and that's 2, and that will be a win for the Cubs. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Friday. Friday, we'll take a trip to the Mistake by the Lake as the Oakland Athletics will take on the Cleveland Indians as we begin our first game in the month of May. Storm Davis will go for the Athletics and Tom Candiotti will go for the Indians. That will be Friday, no game tomorrow. A's, Tribe, Davis, Candiotti, be there or be square. Justin Ludwig, Brian Patterson, My Basement Media Productions, Clee Baseball Fan. Let's see, Astros Reefer, Doug Hunt, David Vega, King Tuan Gaming, and of course, yours truly, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you Friday night. Padres, go ahead and knock off the Cardinals tonight. 9-2. The April standings will be posted in the Universal Baseball Lounge and probably before the night is out. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you Friday.